Hello guys, welcome to today's video. My goodness guys, it has been an amazing week for me, so we're gonna just jump right into this lovely video and get right back on schedule for my budgeting, guys. Yes, we're gonna be catching up on my budgeting. I've been tracking it, I've been staying on top of it, but I haven't done a video regarding where I'm at on it. So sorry guys, I've got so much stuff that I need to clear out. I did happen to have my birthday celebration yesterday, so this is I cleaned up all of the fun decorations and whatnot just to get back in order, get everything situated to start the next thing of cleaning up birthday fun. It was a blast, guys. I want to thank everybody who joined with me that on my live, that was there, sending me all kinds of birthday wishes, birthday love. I appreciate it. I had a blast. I had too much fun probably, but it was, I loved it. Sometimes whenever you get down in the dumps, it's like sometimes you get too much in your head and then you're like, do people care about me? Kind of in that way. So I guess I want to say at the beginning of the month I've been feeling that somewhat in that way. I know it's all in my head because I am my worst enemy. But I did feel all the kinds of love from everybody, from not just like YouTube, but outside of YouTube, from friends, family. They showed me all kinds of love, sent me messages, and I just felt very much love. So thank you guys again for that. Let's go ahead and jump right into what we are here for, and that is catching up my budgeting. So like I said, I haven't been doing videos on this, but I wanted to catch up where I'm at on my spend. And then I do need to go ahead and get ready also for my income of my first paycheck for August. I am not... It's going to take an adjustment, guys. The 15th and the 30th just throws me off so badly on budgeting, and so I'm still going to be adjusting to it. And like, I know from here at this point on, I'm going to have to really look at my income and all my expenses, all my bills, and really focus on getting an overview almost a month ahead. Just because, like, it's the 15th. I'm doing my budget. I'll be doing my budgeting for my 15th paycheck and seeing what all I have to pay. And then I don't get paid until the 30th again. And so some of that, falls in line with all my end of month bills, and then some portion has to go to the next month. And it feels almost like you get one paycheck a month, and I know that's not the case, but I just feel like it is, and so I'm still adjusting to that. I will say, I don't know if I mentioned this on my last budgeting video, I did talk to the finance company for my vehicle, and I was able to move my payment due date to the 27th. So that's just like right at the 30th mark. Typically I'll get my paycheck around the 29th. So I'll have those 2 days to really, be able to pay my car without getting charged ridiculous late fees. So that was an awesome thing. I think that's really going to help me, and because I was having to wait all the way to the end of the month, and when my car payment was due at the beginning of the month. So that's been a great thing. So I am grateful for that. And again, you know, just all these finance stuff. Hopefully next month. I mean, I'm trying to get it in a smooth sailing way for me. So let's just jump into it, guys. We are in August. I will say I've been tracking, doing really good on my monthly meal plan. And you know, I have been cooking at home, guys. I have been, you know, making it a point to make meals, and make them simple meals. And I have bulk, items that I can use, make different kinds of meals with, but also, I mean, I'm changing it up. So, as of right now, we are the 13th. What did I make on 13th? I ended up doing a beef, kind of like a beef, what was it, like sauce, and a mashed potato casserole. So I was able to do that casserole for and on the 14th I did not do anything, but I was treated to lunch by my son-in-law and my daughter, and then to dinner with one of my close friends. She treated me to dinner for my birthday, so yeah, so I didn't come out of pocket at any of that. As of right now, anything in blue, let me get my highlighter. Anything that we do as far as regarding like yellow, highlight, it means that I ate at home. So let me go back to my calendar. And I ended up having to take this apart. You know, you off of the little cinch rings, because it wasn't holding my paper right. So I think I need to give me some bigger ones for this. Not that that's important, guys, but just in case you're asking, like, why is it all loose? Okay, so echo mute. Echo mute. Echo mute. Sorry, guys, I thought I had the volume down. Okay, so the first, it was home. So spaghetti, red. Okay, that. I really haven't been having to. There was one time this month that we ate out, but it didn't come out of my cost. It was my son treating us to dinner, so that was. So I mean, basically, I ate out, but these were covered by my son, and the only one was my dinner last week. I did have dinner last Friday that I covered. So these, yeah. So I'm gonna change this to a green. I'm gonna highlight. So anything I'm gonna do it this way. Whereas I ate out. So I don't know that I should color it like a blue for sure, because this is money that I didn't have to spend. So I'm gonna do it that way. Green is gonna be for where we ate out, but it was no cost, because there were either family dinner, like a baby shower, so that wasn't cost I had to put in, or I mean, I had the cost for the gift, but That was it. And then we had of course, a meal that was for a family meal that from a, you know, family passing. So I'm trying not to get into too much details, guys, but yeah, so we'll do this. So let me go ahead and do green on the days that we actually covered. Okay, and the 9th. But these were not costs that I had to pull from my budget. There was only one cost that I had to make. And that was on. This is the only thing that came out of my pocket so far, guys. So I'm doing good. I am doing good. Let's see, the 7th. Let's but yeah, guys, I've managed to make it where if I buy in bulk, one of the main ingredients that I like to purchase all the time is, of course, rice, beans, potatoes, mushrooms, and I do buy like frozen, the big like frozen veggie bags. If you really look at all those main ingredients, like those 5, because I don't really eat a lot of meat. Like even for us to have sloppy joes last week, those were vegan sloppy joes. My son is trying to do better in his healthy eating as well, so he does try to go eat as much less vegan or less meat than anything else. Tonight I will not be cooking because my son still, it's his turn. He's gonna treat me to dinner for my birthday. So I won't be having to worry about cooking. So that's gonna be, these both are green. And there is here stuff here at the house for dinner. I mean for breakfast and lunch. So I don't know where I'm gonna go for dinner tonight, but yeah. So I want to get as much recording done for the weekend. I want to try to get back on track with that. So yeah, this is pretty much our meal plan calendar. This is my budgeting calendar that I have, and then I have my meal plan calendar. And let me write that out. So green is okay. So pretty good, guys. I'm doing a lot better. Like I said, blue. I'm trying to lessen blue. Last month it was like I ate a lot of out. Well, I don't want to say I ate out a lot. We can look at it and see where I was last month. And I'm trying to reduce it. Yeah, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I ate out 9 times last month. And right now, I've spent for 1 meal, which probably cost me 3 meals from that 1 meal. But that's okay. It's one treat I'm able to do, and I'm okay with it. But I still gotta cut back. All right, so now we're gonna go back into my spending. and see where we're at before we jump into anything else. So this is my spending where we left off last time. I ended up having all of up to here. The color ones are where I left off. We were at $53.20. And then now I'm going to complete everything else. I've added already everything, so I'm just going to go ahead and highlight everything else so that I can show you guys where I'm at. And this one will probably have to wait because this is actually going to be for my income, my paycheck, so I have to budget that out first. But it's already been, some of the stuff has already come out, so guys, if I'm rambling, I am sorry, I apologize. Okay, so we're gonna do my subs. Let me get my category charts, because I never remember what is what. Okay, so for subs we have yellow, and I'll speed through this part. Okay guys, so one thing I wanted to add on here was, so I was well on track, because I want to be clear with y'all on this. So I was well on track on being on the positive throughout this, up to even here. I was at, where was I at? Why did I, so yeah, I had $9 here left at the last time. And then I ended up getting an income of $7. So that gave me $16.58. And then I ended up having an overdraft fee because I had $16 left. I ended up having an overdraft. One thing to think about, guys, is whenever you have subscriptions and you have those ones that are yearly that come out each month, and this is something that I have to really look at, and I need to see where my subscriptions are for my yearly accounts. I ended up being charged for my August yearly on my Fire Stick. So I pay a yearly on a Fire Stick for one of my TVs, and it's only $21, but I ended up only having $16, and it caused me to go into the overdraft. That then trickled down because this money should have gone into what I had left over for my Google YouTube of $3. And so that $16 would have covered that had I not forgot about this. And so for the yearly subscription, that kind of threw me over, and I ended up having an overdraft fee. Then my Google charge that I had was also ended up causing an overdraft fee. So I ended up doubling up, and for $3 I ended up paying an additional $32. That totally screwed me over, and that totally freaking frustrated me because I completely forgot, and that's my fault because I did not check to see where my yearly subscriptions are or was due, and I should have done that. So that's something we have to make sure we are doing on a daily basis. I do have a yearly subscription tracker, and I wrote all my stuff out. I have everything written out for it. I believe I do. Maybe it's not in this one. I had it in here. I don't have it in this one. Where did I do it then? is just, you know, to give yourself like grace and make sure you're checking for anything, anytime that you're, you know, have your, you know, the subscriptions that could draft, you know, for the full year, which I do have a few of them. Disney Plus is one, which I'm still considering canceling for the next year. My Sam's membership, my, of course, my Power Director, my video editing, Canva, and then also the remote, the Fire remote. And there's probably another one, but I do have them right now. I thought I had them with this, and I don't. But yeah, so that was something that threw me off. So it ended up causing me to have a negative of $68.17, which could have been prevented had I checked my subscriptions for the year or for the month. So I will not make that mistake again. And then also, I mean, I'm just, you know, where I'm at is, you know, I ended up having my income come in for the 14th. And let's go ahead and highlight that. I'm going to go ahead and just highlight it and give you a synopsis of where, you know, where I'm at. And then I will just, and this will be the end of that. Okay. Alright guys, so this is it. We are caught up so far for the 15th, the middle of the month. And so this one will be discussed later at a later date. But yeah, so I caught up all my expense tracker. I still have to work on my cash. I have to get all my receipts. Let me see if I have my receipt first and foremost. That's probably why I haven't done it, because I know, I mean, I only have like $20 left from my cash, so I have to get this one caught up. But I will, hopefully in the next video when I do my budget for my my August 15th payment, I will probably try to incorporate that. But with that being said, guys, that is it. This is where we're at for the middle of the month. Trying to focus, trying to stay on it. I am looking forward into September, already looking at my August 30th bill to try to figure out how where I'm going to be at going on into the next month. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I didn't go on too much about, you know, nonsense stuff, but with that, it's just my mind. Once I start on this, it's just like I gotta, you know, talk it out now with you guys. And I mean, it's part of the process of trying to learn how to budget myself a lot better than what I've been doing. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and use hashtag focus for today. Just lets me know you guys watched all the way up to this point. And again, everybody, thank you again for all the birthday wishes, birthday love, and just, you know, popping in on my live on my birthday. It was a blast, and people just stopping in and saying, hey, just wanted to say happy birthday, going to bed, because it was pretty night. But anyways, guys, much love, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.